Good afternoon, it's Kinninigan. We're just going to chat for a few minutes. So today, all I'm hearing about is the obvious money laundering through U.S. aid has been shut down. Um, so a lot of bureaucrats are freaking out but you're here for a reason. I researched the occult and reptilians, and I'm going to give you an angle of this from an occult perspective. And believe me, this is probably why I feel sick from time to time. There's no doubt I have black magicians putting curses on me all the time and hexes. I'm not even joking about that. I recently took down a video I made about Klaus Schwab's secret society, the Order of the Black Sun. Yeah, I got sick right after. Not like sick, not that kind of sick. Like nauseous and whatever. So if you can support my channel, I am not funded through U.S. aid, nor do I convert and summon and control demons like my own personal ATM machine, like Aleister Crowley said he was able to do. Um, I'm on Rumble here at Dave Hodges from the Common Sense Show. Sadly, I follow Dave. He was on YouTube. He got kicked off YouTube, ran over to Rumble like everyone else. I'm the only idiot who lost 10 YouTube channels and is still here. Um, I just wanted to show you the thumbnail of this video, though, because he doesn't actually show it in the video. If you know Dave, he just talks in front of the camera. But one of the organizations, according to an IRS tax filing that received money from U.S. aid, was the Lilith Grotto of the Church of Satan, P.O. Box 666, Times Square Station, Manhattan, New York, 10036. Church of Satan has a few. Yeah, let me run for president. You, well, Trump is shutting down some satanic funding. And why did the Lilith Grotto of the Church of Satan need money from U.S. aid? Abortion. We were all crazy conspiracy theorists telling you that these weren't sacrifices to Molech. We were telling you that. So now I'm going to go a little further. And I'm going to show you how pathetic the members of. Now, I don't know what's going on. Before I made this video, I sat here and I kind of thought, are secret societies and even the Church of Satan being thrown under the bus by the elites themselves? I'm talking about the real power brokers, people like the Order of the Black Sun, because they feel there's too many occultists on this planet and they don't really know what they're doing. You hear me make jokes all the time about they're not putting out very powerful wizards and black magicians anymore, and you can't even be one if you are trans. It's just a fact. Now, there was a movie I was asked to review from a sub. It's called A Dark Song. I have not done the review yet, but I plan to. I'm going to show you a scene from this movie of what a quote unquote real black magician should be capable of. So, a little bit. Now, I'm going to say this. Whoever made this movie, A Dark Song, this is about the Abram Melon ritual that was performed by Aleister Crowley. It's an 18-month ritual in which you supposedly summon your guardian angel. Let's just say fallen angel. But through the 18 months of this ritual, something else also occurs. You summon demons, and you have to be able to bind and control them. And something that I found really disturbing about the movie, which is why I didn't do the review yet, I wanted to see how much I was actually going to talk about this in my review, is the way that these demons start manifesting, and such facts as demons cannot pass through doors. You have to open up a door for a demon to pass through it. I'm talking about a physical door in a house. So, like, the only safe spot at nighttime when they're doing this ritual, you have the guy behind her. He is the black magician she hired to do this ritual. She is the one actually performing it. There's something that happens in the movie where the ritual kind of gets screwed up because some sex magic gets thrown into it. That's all I'm going to say. We'll go over that in my review. And whoever made this movie, the scary part is they actually know something about the occult, and they have some knowledge about invoking demons. Because this is not a horror movie. This was actually there's one of the first manifestations you see of the demonic energy comes in the form of a shadow person. I've seen one of these shadow people, and how I saw it is, well, it's a story. Well, I'll tell that story later. But in this scene, they're getting through part of the ritual, and it's about opening different gates and doorways. This is an 18-month ritual that takes place. You can't have any heat in the house. I don't know what you heard about or what you think about the quote unquote fires of hell, but from what I understand, hell's pretty cold. It gets very cold when demons appear. Yeah, I don't think hell has any heat in there. You might not be in for the vacation. Yeah, I hope a lot of you Democrats like the cold in the afterlife. There's a that goes into the theory about the nine gates of hell. Supposedly, Lucifer is imprisoned in ice in the ninth level. That's another interesting video to make. But look, in all seriousness, Aleister Crowley was able to do it, although I think he was reptilian. But his own teeth, he bragged about how he knew which demons to summon and control from the lesser key of Solomon to give him money. Because to be a Luciferian, you need money, especially for what Crowley was doing. Going all around the world, buying the Boleskine house to perform this ritual. He was involved in different secret societies, and it's not a cheap lifestyle. So, point being, I'm showing you a scene when they're performing this ritual, and how come witches at the Church of Satan's Lilith Grotto cannot do this? How come you cannot sit in a magic circle and literally make it rain gold? Why do you need taxpayer money? Yeah, look at this. It's raining gold in a magic circle. Now this is very demonic. Don't think that you are going to sit in a magic circle and make it quote unquote rain gold. But that is what's happening. This ties in with the trading your soul for 30 pieces of silver, going back to Jesus and Lucifer. This is now I don't know how Aleister Crowley got the money when he did those rituals. Did it actually fucking rain gold? Aleister Crowley, what do you sweep it up with a broom, bring it to the local pawn shop? Like, yeah, I got about an ounce of demonic gold here. I'd like to trade it for some cash. It would work. I mean, gold is gold, right? Yes, it is raining gold. This is one of the, I'll admit, it's one of the cooler scenes in the movie, and a scene that I'm going to spoil when I do the review. Which, does she summon her guardian angel? I'll tell you what, that is one of the coolest scenes I've seen in a movie in a while. Although that's not what happens at the end of the. And part of the difficult in the movie, you need drama in a movie, and part of the drama becomes they screw up this ritual with something he does. He throws some sex magic into the ritual, and this is not a sex magic ritual. I know I've read about the Abram Millan ritual that Aleister Crowley did, and one of the mistakes he made, he didn't bind and control the demons he summoned. That's a little foreshadowing to the plot of the movie there. And yes, demons cannot pass through doors. You ever hear the devil can't come in your house unless he's invited? When you join a secret society, one of the first things they do is they send 2 Freemasons to your house. They knock on your door, and you have to invite them in. And then you're asked when you go into your initiation, are you doing this against your own quote-unquote free will? It's one of the things that the Illuminati hates that humans have is free will. But in all seriousness, how come you black magicians out there at the Lilith Grotto need to depend on money from U.S. taxpayers through U.S. aid? Why are you not able to sit in a magic circle and make it rain gold? How come you can't use the lesser key of Solomon like a personal ATM machine like Aleister Crowley did? Yeah, now you see why they keep cursing me? I don't care. I'll expose them. Let me expose the black magicians and reptilians. I'll do it. So, Baphomet does mean bathed in mathematics, and that ritual right there that they were doing, you need to be pretty good at mathematics to be able to pull that off. There's a lot of geometry involved. A lot. If you got to put a 13-point star in a circle, do you know how many degrees you got to do that by? Yeah, you need to know basic geometry. A pentagram's easy, 72 degrees for every point. 72 degrees. 72 is an interesting number. 72 demons in the lesser key of Solomon. Um, I'm look. Doing this movie review. This is something I need to do soon. Yeah, that is. I'm not kidding. It's raining gold, and yeah, it kind of cuts. So, like they're going through. They're progressing in the ritual apparently. At what cost? Yeah, it rained gold, but let's not talk about those demons that showed up in your basement. And one of the demons tries to trick her to opening her bedroom door by sounding like one of her children. And that is like kind of like how you see the demon in The Exorcist does the same thing. And then she figures it out. She goes, "You're not my son." Yeah, her son. And then the demon turns around and calls her a cunt and says, "Oh, yeah, I'm just using your kid's voice to try to scare you. I'm not your son. Open the door." And it kept like scratching the door. And that is very realistic. Jim Morrison didn't call his band The Doors, the psychedelic rock band from the 60s, for nothing. And anyone that has experience in psychedelics, DMT, you know, you've seen that energy that comes around doors and windows. Just saying, you've seen it, and it's and it's addressed in this movie, which was So yeah, if you want to see a good movie, A Dark Song came out in 2016. It's about the Abram Mill. These are the only like two actors in the movie. I wouldn't even call this a horror movie. I don't know what you would call it. It's the closest realistic thing that you're going to see based off demonology and the occult that has been put in the film. So, guess that's all I'll say for now. It's called A Dark Song. And yeah, thanks to the sub who had me watch that movie. In fact, I want to rewatch it before I do the movie review because I was just there was so much going on in the movie. There's a lot to talk about. Yeah, but that is a real scene, and you know, am I being sarcastic and snarky? Yeah, of course I am. But they should be able to summon and control demons for money. Why do they need to depend on U.S. aid? Yeah, what's up? Sounds like you black magicians are slacking out there. Anyway, if you could support the channel, I'm trying to get beer money together. The Super Bowl's in 3 days. If the Eagles win, my neighborhood is going to be insane because everyone gathers in my neighborhood for the to celebrate. I hope they got the plane crash cleaned up because a bunch of drunk Eagles fans are not going to fucking care about a plane crash. Yeah, it's just we'll see. Yeah, so there you go. Some of the people pissed about having their money shut off is the Lilith Grotto of the Church of Satan Incorporated. We have the IRS tax filings. Yeah, you know, you want to sit there pushing your satanic agendas all day. We could fire right back. Apparently, you ain't that powerful of magicians there. You just can't make it rain gold, huh? These are definitely invoking demons, not the right ones. Anyway, any questions or comments, leave them below. God bless and take care.